A long time ago, people traveled around, wide-eyed and amazed, finding the coolest things ever built by humans. They saw massive structures, wrote about them, and guess what they called them? Man-made wonders. They can encompass a variety of types, including buildings, monuments, cities, and infrastructure, among others. Here are the 25 greatest man-made wonders of the world. Starting with number 25, the Pantheon. This breathtaking temple in the heart of Rome, Italy, is a prime example of the genius of ancient Roman architecture. Did you know that the oculus at the top of the dome isn't just for letting in light? When it rains, the water is carried away by an ancient drainage system built into the floor. Also, despite being nearly 2,000 years old, the Pantheon's dome is still the largest unsupported concrete dome in the world. Let's zip over to India for number 24, the Aora Caves. These 34 monasteries and temples carved into the mountainside near Aurangabad are the artistic prowess and spiritual devotion of ancient Indian civilizations made manifest. Did you know that these caves were carved top down? That's right, builders started from the top of the rock and worked their way downwards. This feat of ancient engineering showcases three religions, Buddhism, Hinduism, and Jainism, in harmony, all in one place. Next, at number 23, is the Parthenon, a symbol of ancient Greece and a testament to Athenian democracy. You might be amazed to learn that this ancient edifice isn't as straight-lined as it appears. Its columns are gently swollen in the middle, an architectural trick that creates an illusion of straightness to the human eye. This characteristic, known as entasis, is just one way the Parthenon has inspired Western architectural principles for over 2 millennia. Our 22nd wonder takes us to Spain, the Alhambra. This fortress palace complex is a masterpiece of medieval Moorish architecture. But did you know that it also houses a hidden treasure? Inside, you'll find the Hall of Abencerrajes, where the ceiling forms a perfect 8-pointed star when reflected in a pool below. It's a mesmerizing sight, a testament to the mathematical mastery of its designers. From Spain, we head north to England, where we find Stonehenge at number 21. This ancient stone circle is still shrouded in mystery. Did you know that its biggest stones, known as saracens, are up to 30 feet tall and weigh 25 tons on average? And they were brought from a site nearly 20 miles away. The smaller blue stones, on the other hand, come from the Preseli Hills in Wales, around 150 miles away, leaving us wondering how they were transported all those millennia ago. Can you hear the ringing bells? That's the sound of number 20, Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris, France. Did you know that Notre Dame has been through quite a lot during its over 800-year history? Not only did it survive the French Revolution and 2 world wars, but its most famous bell, Emmanuel, still rings out from the South Tower. Even though it's a grand structure, it's also home to the smallest of creatures, a beehive on the roof that survived the fire in 2019, a true symbol of resilience. Next, we're whisked away to Egypt for number 19, the Abu Simbel Temples. These colossal monuments, carved out of the mountainside during Pharaoh Ramses the Great's reign, were moved in the 1960s to avoid submersion by Lake Nasser. That's right, the entire complex was relocated, an incredible feat. Each February and October, the rising sun aligns to illuminate the inner sanctum, a sight not to be missed. At number 18, we visit the Ifugao rice terraces in the Philippines. Built by hand over centuries, these terraces aren't just a scenic wonder, but an agricultural marvel too. They form a delicate ecological system, sustaining local biodiversity while providing for the Ifugao community. Plus, the Ifugao people regard these terraces as steps to heaven. For number 17, we're off to Germany's Neuschwanstein Castle. Commissioned by Mad King Ludwig II of Bavaria, this castle was never intended for royal defense. Instead, it was the embodiment of Ludwig's ideal medieval castle. Unfortunately, Ludwig didn't live to see its completion. Fun fact, the castle's design inspired Walt Disney for Sleeping Beauty's castle. Up to number 16, the Burj Khalifa in Dubai is our next stop. The world's tallest building, at 2,715 feet, it was constructed at a dizzying pace. A new floor was completed every 3 days. It's not just about height, it's also about sustainability. The building's condensation collection system provides about 15 million gallons of water annually, used for landscape irrigation. Book your next trip like never before with our ebook, Travel on a Dime. With a comprehensive collection of affordable travel destinations, we've simplified the process for you to plan your next getaway. Inside, you'll find expertly selected travel spots that will not break your bank, complete with the most affordable times to visit each location and a multitude of budget-friendly activities to engage in. Don't miss out on this invaluable guide that will revolutionize your travel plans. Click the link in the description section to secure your own copy of Travel on a Dime. For number 15, we go to Rome's St. Peters Basilica. It's not just massive, it's mammoth, so large that the Statue of Liberty could fit inside. Work on this magnificent basilica began in 1506 and took over a century. Here's a fun one. There are over 100 tombs within the basilica, including that of St. Peter, one of Jesus' apostles. Number 14 takes us to Indonesia's Borobudur. Crafted from 2 million blocks of volcanic stone, this 9th century Buddhist temple is the largest in the world. Following centuries of neglect, it was rediscovered in the 1800s. Also, Borobudur is laid out in the form of a lotus, the sacred flower of Buddha. At number 13, the temples of Baalbek in Lebanon are our next fascination. Home to stunning Roman ruins, the Temple of Jupiter here was once the largest in the Roman Empire. Today, only 6 of its original 54 granite columns stand. Despite centuries of plundering, it remains one of Lebanon's top tourist attractions. Number 12 takes us to Greece's Acropolis. Overlooking Athens, this citadel is home to ancient sites like the Parthenon. Built in 447 BC during the height of the Athenian Empire, it's a symbol of Greece's cultural legacy. Interestingly, the Acropolis wasn't just a hub of religious activity, it was also a bustling marketplace. At number 11, the Mayan city of Chichen Itza in Mexico makes its grand appearance. Its standout feature, the Temple of Kukulkan, is a giant pyramid representing a compass and calendar. It's here that during the spring and fall equinoxes, the sun casts a shadow, creating the illusion of a serpent slithering down the pyramid stairs. Another fun fact, Chichen Itza was one of the largest Mayan cities, and its diverse architectural style suggests it had a diverse population too. Alright, let's jazz this up with the last 10 locations. Let's go to the Great Wall of China for number 10. This man-made dragon of stone is the longest structure ever built by humans, stretching over 15 provinces. With a history spanning more than 2,000 years, it's still standing, a testament to the engineering prowess of ancient China. Fancy a walk? Be prepared for a year-and-a-half journey. And fun fact, the mortar used was made from sticky rice. At number 9, towering over Rio de Janeiro is Cristo Redentor. This iconic statue is not only a beacon of faith, but also an Art Deco masterpiece, making it the world's largest statue from that genre. Take a scenic cog train ride up to it, then hitch a ride on the elevator or escalator for the final stretch. Lightning is a fan of Cristo, striking it multiple times a year, but don't worry, he's well protected. Next, at number 8, we have the Incan marvel, Machu Picchu. Nestled within the Peruvian Andes, this ancient city showcases the architectural expertise of a lost civilization. Between royal palaces and temples of worship, the polished stone structures interlock so perfectly you'd struggle to slip a piece of paper between them. And just for laughs, the locals call it the Old Peak. On to number 7, let's dive into Istanbul's history at the Hagia Sophia. This architectural jewel has transformed from cathedral to mosque to museum over a millennium. Its impressive dome, soaring sky high, has been an inspiration for countless structures around the world. And here's a nugget for you, the echo inside this grand edifice can last up to 12 seconds. Crossing the Atlantic for number 6, we meet Lady Liberty. Standing tall in New York Harbor, the Statue of Liberty is the emblem of freedom and democracy. You might recognize her from afar, but did you know she's 305 feet tall? The 7 spikes in her crown symbolize the 7 continents and oceans, spreading the message of liberty worldwide. At number 5, we time travel to ancient Rome with the Coliseum. This colossal amphitheater was the epicenter of entertainment in its time, hosting bloody battles, theatrical dramas, and even simulated sea battles. The structure, even partially ruined, is a sight to behold, with its vast network of underground passages. Here's a cool tidbit: the Coliseum used a retractable awning system for shade, a sort of Roman version of a retractable roof. At number 4, we uncover the rose-hued wonders of Petra. This ancient Jordanian city was carved straight out of sandstone cliffs, earning it the nickname the Rose City. Step inside the treasury or explore the royal tombs for an immersive archaeological experience. And fun fact, Petra was forgotten to the Western world until it was rediscovered in 1812. Third place goes to Angkor Wat, Cambodia's crowning glory. As the largest religious monument in the world, its sprawling complex of temples and structures never ceases to amaze. It's been a religious hotspot for centuries, initially Hindu, then transitioning to Buddhism. A fascinating feature, its layout mimics the Hindu universe, with the Temple Mountain symbolizing Mount Meru, home of the gods. Our runner-up at number 2, the Taj Mahal. This white marble marvel is an ode to love and loss, and a masterstroke of Mughal architecture. Did you know the Taj Mahal is not just a tomb, but a complex with other structures including a mosque, a guest house, and ornate gardens? Here's an earthquake-ready design feature. The minarets are tilted slightly outward to protect the main tomb in case they collapse. And now the moment you've all been waiting for. Number 1 is the mighty Pyramids of Giza. As the only remaining ancient wonder, these timeless monuments continue to captivate us. Standing tall at 455 feet, the Great Pyramid of Khufu held the record for the world's tallest structure for nearly 4 millennia. And for a fun finale, despite being smaller, the Pyramid of Khafre appears taller due to being built on higher ground. Which one of these architectural wonders would you visit first? Comment and subscribe to let us know. Stay tuned for more exciting content right here.